with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Guys, there's a lot to talk about. Um, Terence Crawford was on the Joe Rogan podcast again, and he had a lot to talk about. I haven't watched the full podcast, I just seen clips. But in some of the clips that I seen, Terence Crawford believes Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight was completely rigged. I'm pretty sure a lot of us believed the same thing when we first watched it. And we was like, yo, Mike Tyson is definitely pulling his punches and he's not trying to knock out Jake Paul. You know, the first time when I first seen it, I'm like, yo, Mike is rolling Jake's wide ass hooks, but he's not countering. He's pulling his punch. He's clearly pulling his punches for sure. You know, he'll slip, and Mike is known for doing this. He'll slip or roll your hook and come right back over the top, similar to Gervonta Davis, where he did to Ryan Garcia. I was expecting Mike Tyson to do that to Jake Paul, where he rolls Jake Paul because he does the peekaboo defense, where he moves his head a lot. And he got under Jake Paul's wide-ass hooks. But when he was supposed to counter Jake, he would pull his punches. And I'm like, yeah, this shit 100% fixed. You know, Teddy Atlas said the same thing. Teddy Atlas believed the fight was fixed. I mean, just real boxing fans, we could tell what's real and what's fake. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could clearly tell, especially if you've been in a ring before, you could tell when a guy's pulling his punches. So, I mean, I hope Bud don't get a lot of hate for that. Because he was asked about that and he just gave his honest opinion. So I hope he don't get a lot of hate from that. You know, people don't like when you keep it real. They like when you sugarcoat shit. You know. And then I seen another video where Bud was talking about the so-called African American black fighters. The media expect you to act out a certain way for you to become sellable. Like for example, Bob Arum. Bob Arum used to say Terence Crawford can't sell. He wanted Terence Crawford to self-promote himself and just go out there and just talk a lot of crap. You know, just self-promote himself when he's the promoter. He wanted Crawford to go out his way and self-promote himself. And Bud was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do my talking in the ring. I'm not about to go out here and talk all this trash. Cause it's boxing, anything can happen. And then get clipped. And then look like a fool from talking all this shit. So Bud was talking about the situation where he felt like he didn't wanna go out like that. He didn't wanna go out being somebody he's not. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't wanna. I feel like he could have been, because that's what a lot of casual boxing fans, they look for. Hardcore boxing fans, we could care less about the trash talking and all that. Even though it's entertainment, we really just want to see them hands. We really just want to see the fights. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, I'll probably deep dive into that another time. But another thing that I want to talk about is Ryan Garcia versus Shakur Stevenson. Ryan Garcia versus Shakur Stevenson situation is very odd to me. You know, I don't know who called out who first. Who called out? If anybody knows, let me know in the comment section. Who called out who first? Who said they wanted to fight the other guy? Was it Shakur that said he wanted to fight Ryan, or was it Ryan that said he wanted to fight Shakur? I'm trying to figure out how did they little beef started, because nobody was really I'm not gonna lie, nobody was really asking for Ryan versus Shakur. That's just a fight that just came out of nowhere. I wasn't asking for it, and I know a lot of boxing fans wasn't asking for Ryan versus Shakur. That fight just came out of left field. It just came out of nowhere. Nobody was really asking for that fight. Not saying it's not a great fight, but we wasn't really. That's not a fight we was like, yo, we want to see Ryan versus Shakur. The fight we wanted to see was Devin versus Ryan, part 2. You know, now they're both in position to make the second fight. That's the fight we really wanted to see. The part 2. And the crazy thing is, we didn't even want to see the part 1. Me, ASAP Low Dog, salute, bro. What's going on with you, gang? How you? Hey, yo, Shakur versus Ryan. Who called who out first? You remember? Was it Shakur that called out Ryan, or was it Ryan that called out Shakur? Okay, Ryan called out Shakur. Bet. So Ryan, all right, so it's cool then. If Ryan is the one saying he wants to fight Shakur. Yeah, you right. It was Ryan. It wasn't Shakur. It was Ryan that called him out. Ryan called out Shakur before the Barrios fight. He says he wants to humble Shakur. So I'm not mad at it. It wasn't Shakur calling him out. It was him calling Shakur out. So I'm not really mad at it. I like the fight. But the fight just took an interesting turn. You know, Shakur said he was willing to fight Ryan at 144. Ryan agreed. Now, after the fight, Ryan is saying something totally different. He said he's willing to go down. Yup. But now he's changed his mind, bro. He said he's willing to go all the way down to 140 to fight Shakur Stevenson for his belt. Ryan finally won his first world title. Now he's trying to win another world title. And he thinks Shakur Stevenson is a guy he can win another world title against. Which is laughable, in my opinion. It's actually laughable, in my opinion. If Ryan wants... If Ryan wants to win another world title, it ain't going to be against Shakur Stevenson, that's for sure. My problem with the situation is the fact that he says he wants to go down to the fact that he says he wants to go down to 140 to fight Shakur Stevenson for the belt. Like, it's crazy. Why would you want to go down to 140 to fight Shakur for the belt when Shakur already agreed to fight you at 144? You want to go down to 140. Now, if you go down to 140 and Shakur beat you, everybody's going to say, Ryan was super weight drained. At 144, they're already saying he's weight drained. Now, he comes out and says he wants to go down to 140 to fight Shakur for his belts. Now he really want people to really have a built-in excuse. And that's the crazy part. If I was Shakur Stevenson, guys, if I was Shakur Stevenson, I wouldn't want him to come down to 140 to fight me for my belts. I would say, no, Ryan. You call me out, I'm going to come to 140. Matter of fact, forget 144. I'll go to 147 to take your belt. I would rather like that move from Shakur than for Shakur to let Ryan to come down to 150, 140. Me personally, I would want Shakur to call Ryan Garcia's bluff and he go to 147 and fight him for his title instead the other way around. Become a 5-division world champion to potentially set up the Devin Haney fight. Because At this point in his career, we only want to see the big fights. So if I was Shakur Stevenson, I would truly consider going to 47 to fight for another world title and become a 5-division world champion. I think somebody needs to tell Shakur to do that. Somebody needs to get in Shakur's ear and tell him, go to 147. Don't let him come to 140. If he comes to 140, you're not going to get credit. You're not going to get credit at all. Shakur's not going to get any credit if Ryan Garcia comes down to 140. They're going to say, oh, man, Shakur Stevenson, he always won an advantage. He weight drained Ryan Garcia. People are going to talk regardless. But like I said, if I was Shakur Stevenson, I will call Ryan Garcia's bluff and meet him at 47. You know, it's a dangerous fight at 47, but when you beat him, you become another division world champion, and you get full credit. People are still going to try to take away credit, but they can't use the weight drain excuse if you go to 47 and fight that man. So me personally, I'd rather see the fight at 47. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather Shakur challenge Ryan for his belt instead of Ryan challenge Shakur for his belt. It just makes more sense that way, in my opinion. Because Ryan's already up at 47. What's the point of coming back down? It don't make sense to come back down. It makes sense for Shakur to go up. It don't make sense for Ryan to come down, in my opinion. That's what I would like to see. ASAP, salute. I seen it today, Ryan is cabbing. Shit, he said he could make the weight with discipline. But I don't like it because Shakur not going to get no credit, bro. They going to take all that credit away from that man. Shakur said he not going to 47. I know he said that, bro, but me personally, I'd rather see him do that than Ryan come down. I wish he would. I wish he would be, he not. What you mean? I wish he would be, he not. He not what? Who you talking about? But yeah, man, I'm really interested in that fight. Ryan versus Shakur. A lot of streamers are involved in it. A lot of these streamers are picking Ryan to beat because we know Ryan is friends with a lot of these streamers. They're actually picking Ryan to beat Shakur. Aiden Ross, Oblivion, maybe even DDG. Well, I haven't heard from DDG, but a lot of these guys are picking Ryan to beat Shakur. That's the crazy part. So it's a huge fight already. We need to see it, but I want to see it for a world title, not at 140, at 47. Me personally. Me personally. But let's get back to Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. I want to speak on that too. And then we're going to get back to Crawford and Mike Tyson situation. So Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao part 2. The fight is scheduled for September 19th. You know, everybody is saying it's the battle of the unks. I agree. These guys are too old. They're both almost 50 years old. Floyd just turned 49. Pacquiao is 46. Or how old is Pacquiao? I think Pacquiao's 48. Not 46. He's 48. Is he 48 or 46? He's up there. I know Floyd's older than Pacquiao by a couple years. But they're in and around the same age. Floyd just turned 49. And, guys, you know, I don't want to talk down on the fight, but these two guys are definitely past their prime. I don't know what type of fight we're going to get. If we didn't get the fight we was expecting the first time they fought, Why do we believe we're going to get a better fight the second time they fought? That's the question I want answered. Me personally. I wasn't a fan of the first fight, meaning like it's not a fight where I want to go back and sit down and watch Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao. I don't want to sit down and watch a fight like that. I didn't like it at all. You know, Floyd did what he had to do. Congrats to Floyd, one of my favorite fighters. But I felt like he could have did more. He didn't take too much risk versus Manny. He didn't take too much risk. For a fight to be built up for that many years, and for you guys to just go in the ring and just give us a sparring match, because that's what I thought that was. Now, look at Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. That's how you deliver. That Pacquiao Mayweather shit, I was not happy about that bullshit. You don't deliver a sparring match to me for a fight that I've been waiting for 6+ years. And then you guys get in the ring and you give us a sparring match. Man, get the freak out of here, bro. I don't want to see that bullshit. Listen. I'm not saying I don't want to see the part 2. I'm just saying the first fight, it really disappointed me as a boxing fan. Because if you've been following the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight build up, it was just too much going into it. Everybody was picking sides and everybody was saying what this guy's gonna do to this guy and what that other guy's gonna do to the other guy. And both guys got in there and just sparred each other. It was a freaking glorified sparring session. And I wasn't happy about the sparring session. I don't think that was a fight. That was a sparring session. That shit kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There was a glorified sparring session between Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd. Now, if we got a sparring session versus those guys when they were a little bit younger, what the freak are we expecting in September? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what to expect at this point. Somebody let me know in the comment section. What can we expect? If the first fight didn't deliver, if it was a sparring match, what the freak can we look forward to in the second fight? So you're trying to convince me people waited 6 years for Floyd versus Pacquiao, right? We get a sparring match. They wait another 10 years to do the part 2. They wait another 10 years from when they fought. Not just 10 years, 10+ years. So listen to this, right? Let me break this shit down. And I don't want nobody to say I'm hating, because this not hating. This is me giving y'all the facts. It ain't hating if it's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have nothing against the part 2. I'm going to watch it, but I'm still going to talk my shit because it's not really adding up. So boxing fans wait 6+ years for Floyd versus Pacquiao, right? They get in the ring and they gave us a freaking sparring match. A shit that we never asked for. We wanted a great fight. We wanted Floyd to try to knock Manny Pacquiao out. For Manny Pacquiao talking shit all these years. We wanted Manny Pacquiao to try to knock Floyd out. For Floyd talking all this shit all these years. They both went in there to hug each other and gave us a sparring match. I was not a fan of that bullshit. Now, we wait 10 more years, not just 10+ years for the part 2. We got a hugging match, the first fight. When we gonna get the second fight? Oh shit, this shit is frying me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But if somehow they could turn that shit around and not give us another sparring match, then I'm gonna take my words back. I won't. I eat my words and say, okay, I was wrong about the part 2 being another sparring match. But if you fool me once, you can't fool me twice, man. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm already expecting the part 2 to be another glorified sparring match. You know, but let them guys get their money though. Let them get their money. I'm happy for them. If I'm making $300 million with a fighter, we're best friends for life. You changed my life and my family's life. You changed my situation, my kids' situation, my grandkids' situation. You feel me? If I'm making that much money with a guy, we're best friends for life, man. No matter how much beef we had before, all that shit is out the window. So yeah, guys, Floyd and Manny should forever thank each other. But then there are rumors why the fight is happening 10 plus years, the part 2. We know after the first fight, Floyd came out and said he'll never give Manny Pacquiao a rematch because Manny Pacquiao made excuses after the first fight. Manny Pacquiao made a lot of excuses after the first fight. Manny Pacquiao was like, he had a shoulder injury, right? He had to take that back because he almost got sued. And Floyd was like, Manny Pacquiao never gave me my full respect or full credit, so he's not getting a rematch. Fast forward to 2026, the fight happened in 2015, 11 years ago. A decade later, they're giving us the part 2 because rumor is not only is Floyd Mayweather going broke, but Manny Pacquiao himself is going broke. So how else can they make generational wealth to fight each other again? To make or get something, anything close to what they made the last time they fought. So it's another smart business move from both. Floyd Mayweather had to put his pride away because he said he'll never fight Manny because Manny made excuses. He got to put his pride away in order to help his pockets. Because I seen, what's his name? I seen 50 Cent do an interview where 50 Cent was like, Floyd Mayweather's going broke again. So he has to come back and fight. He has to fight Manny Pacquiao. He has to have a real fight to generate the amount of money that he needs. He can't generate that type of money just doing exhibitions. No matter how much he says he could do a bunch of exhibitions and make little 10, 12 million here and there. That little 10, 12 million dollars is not really doing nothing for him. He's making 10, 20 million dollars. That's not really doing nothing for him. He's trying to generate over $200-300 million again. And the only way he could do that is with a real fight. And not just any real fight. A real fight with the guy he previously made 200 to 300 mil against, Manny Pacquiao. So it took him 10 years to realize, let me go rob the bank again. So now he put his pride to the side. His pockets is hurt. He's like, I'm going to go get this money. I don't care if Manny Pacquiao made excuses in the first fight. I'm going to go get this cheese. Me and Manny Pacquiao got to lock in again. And now we're getting Floyd versus Pacquiao too. Like I said, all we can hope for is that the second fight is not another glorified sparring match. Now let's get to Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson, man. It's an exhibition. It's not a real fight, right? Who you guys picking to win that fight? Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather. I'm pretty sure Floyd Mayweather would be the favorite based on the fact that Mike Tyson is coming off a loss to a freaking YouTuber. And that loss is being questioned by pound for pound king Terence Bud Crawford. T-Bud said he felt like that loss was kind of staged. He felt like Mike was pulling his punches. He said, you know, Mike could have made money doing anything else. He's a legend. His name hold weight. He didn't have to sell out like that and go fight Jake Paul and take a dive and lose to Jake Paul. He didn't have to sell out like that. He could have did some other stuff. He got friends. He got smart investments. He could have did anything else than to go take a L for $20 million versus Jake Paul. Because Bud was like, he was clearly pulling his punches. Like he had slipped Jake Paul's wide ass punches and he refused to counter Jake Paul. Like there's a couple instances where he'll roll under Jake Paul's hooks and he'll try to counter Jake Paul and he'll midair catch his punch. Like he'll be like, or he'll try to hold Jake Paul instead of hitting him. So I kind of agree with Terence Bud Crawford that Mike Tyson did take a dive versus Jake Paul, but he might look different versus Floyd Mayweather. He might not even try to take a dive. He might try to take Floyd Mayweather's head off. We know Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather don't really like each other. Mike Tyson doesn't like Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather, he says, Floyd Mayweather, I remember one time, one of Mike Tyson's most famous interviews, he was like, Floyd Mayweather is not the people's champ. He can't even take his kids to school. He can't even take his kids to school without being scared. He said, he's not great. He said greatness is being able to take your kids to school without security and being scared. Greatness isn't running away from the people. Greatness is embracing the people. And Mike Tyson went off on Floyd Mayweather. Mike Tyson went off on Floyd Mayweather. He said he's a scared little man. He said he's a scared little man. He's scared to take his kids to school. Mike Tyson said Floyd Mayweather's scared to take his kids to school. Hey, yo, ASAP, salute. Hair grease. Hair grease says sick. What's sick, hair grease? Bang Boogie Boxing said hi. Yo, what's going on, Bang Boogie Boxing? ASAP Lil Dog, he says, that was a disgrace to boxing. It definitely was. He said, yeah, I remember that. Mike funny for that. Yo, Mike went off on Floyd Mayweather, bro. He was like, Floyd is scared. He said, Floyd's scared. He's not the people's champ. He's not great. Greatness isn't being scared of the people. Greatness is embracing the people. If he wasn't so scared, he would be able to take his kids to school without security. He said, he's a scared little man. I said, hey, yo, Mike out of pocket. Why you coming at Floyd like that, Mike? Come on, Mike, chill out, bro. Anyway, I think Mike's gonna come to fight versus Floyd. I think he's gonna try to take Floyd's head off. You know, but I think Floyd's gonna use his legs a lot. Cause he knows Mike is old. He's gonna try to tire Mike out. Do a little pot shot here and there. I don't really see him standing there and trading with Mike. I see him doing a lot of moving. Mike trying to cut the ring off. What if Mike lands something nice on Floyd, though? What if Floyd get dropped by Mike? That would be crazy. I would like to see that. I want to see Floyd hit the canvas. You know, it's boxing. I want to see exciting shit happen. I want to see Floyd get tagged one time by Mike. Floyd hit the canvas. Shit, what if Floyd knocked Mike Tyson down? You never know. It's boxing. Anything could happen. But yeah, I would love to see that. I'm looking forward. I'm more looking forward to Floyd versus Mike Tyson than I'm looking forward to the real fight with Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm more excited for the exhibition fight with Floyd and Mike than I am for Floyd versus Manny part 2, because I already know what I got with Floyd versus Manny, the first fight. I was not pleased about the first fight. I was not looking forward to the first fight. I mean, I was not excited about the first fight. I said I wasn't looking forward to it. I mean, I was not excited about it. It didn't live up to expectations. It was the glorified sparring match, Floyd versus Manny, the first fight. So I'm more interested in Floyd versus Mike Tyson exhibition than I am in Floyd versus Manny 2, because I already know what I'm going to get. Unless they can show me something totally different, but from what I've seen so far, I know what I'm going to get again. Another freaking sparring match. So it's hard for me to truly be excited for a sparring match. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm excited for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao too. No, the freak I'm not. The first fight didn't live up to expectation. The second fight, I'm not sure it will. You fooled me once, you're not going to fool me twice, buddy. So I'm not really excited. Like I said, I'm more excited for Mayweather versus Mike Tyson exhibition than Floyd Mayweather versus Manny 2. That's just how I feel about the situation. I feel like we got robbed of a great fight. Now, the build-up with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, that was a nice build-up. Not only was that a nice build-up, that fight lived up to every expectation, but even better. That was an exciting fight from round 1 to round 9. That's how you build a fight, and that's how you execute in a fight. So, of course, people would be excited to see a rematch. Who the hell is excited to see Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2? When we saw a freaking sparring match, I was excited to see Crawford versus Spence 2, because that shit was exciting. When I watched Crawford versus Spence, I'm like, yo, this fight is better than I thought it was going to be. Even though it was one-sided, but it was way better than what I thought it was going to be. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I want to see that shit again. I want to see Crawford versus Spence 2. See what Spence can do in a rematch. I was looking forward to that part too. But then Spence, he just turned down the fight. He said he had cataracts. The eye collector got his eye collected. The bone collector got his bone collected. The body snatcher got his body snatched. We had a fish fry. Floyd, ASAP Low Dog salute. He said Floyd's gonna run. He better run. Mayweather versus McGregor was better than Mayweather Pac. I agree. I agree 100%. You ain't tell a lie yet, ASAP. I agree, my guy. The eye collector Earl got his eye collected. The bone collector got his bone collected. The body snatcher got his body snatched. So I was excited for that fight, Earl versus Crawford. The fight lived up to every... Bro, 10 out of 10. If you ever had to judge a fight for 10 out of 10, Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence, it was absolutely 10. It was a 10 because it lived up to every single expectation I had going into that fight. I wanted to see a part 2. Even though it was one-sided, I still wanted to see a part 2 just to see if Earl Spence can do something in the rematch. That's how great of a fight the first fight was. I don't want to see that bullshit with Mayweather versus Pacquiao. I don't want to see that bullshit. That bullshit with Mayweather versus Pacquiao, that hugging fest. I don't want to see that bullshit. That shit pissed me off, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I was happy Mayweather won because he's the American, and I'm always gonna support my American fighters first. But I was also disappointed because he didn't go try to knock Manny Pacquiao off for talking all that shit for 6 years. So I was disappointed he didn't try to knock Buddy out. Yeah, man. So I'm not too excited for Mayweather versus Pac 2. Like I said, I'm more excited for May versus Mike exhibition. I'm looking forward to that more than Mayweather versus Pac. But I'm still gonna watch it because I'm a boxing fan, regardless. But yeah, Shakur either. All right, I'm gonna give y'all this. This is my take on Shakur versus Ryan situation, right? I like the fight. I like the fight a lot. It's a very interesting fight. But I have a problem with where the fight's at what weight the fight's gonna happen at. If the fight doesn't happen at 44 or 47, I'm not a fan of the fight. Because I already know how boxing fans are. We've been here multiple times. They're already planning built-in excuses for Ryan Garcia, saying Ryan Garcia was weight drained and all this stupid shit they're gonna say. They did the shit with Gervonta Davis already. They're planning on doing it with Shakur. So I am not a fan of the fight if the fight happens below 144 or 147. I'm okay with 144, but I'm not okay with 140 because it's a built-in excuse already waiting for people to bring out. Shakur cheated Ryan Garcia. He fought him at 140. He weight drained Ryan to come all the way down to 140. Oh my God, Ryan. Why'd you do that to Ryan? Why'd you tell Ryan to come all the way down to 140? Shakur's scared. He told Ryan to come down to 140. Oh my gosh. He told Ryan to come all the way down to 140. He couldn't even go meet the guy halfway. He weight drained him like Gervonta Davis weight drained him. And yo, A-Sat Low Dog salute, my guy. He said, I still watch Bud whoop Spence. I was just watching it yesterday. Yo, me too, bro. That is one fight I could watch over and over and over again and not get tired of it. You put Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao on, I'm going to want to break that damn TV. And I love boxing, but I don't love to see a freaking sparring match knowing that we're getting robbed for our money. I ain't trying to get robbed for my money no more, bro. I'm definitely going to stream Mayweather versus Pac 2. I ain't paying for that shit. I ain't paying for that shit. You guys can pay for it, and I'll come to your house. Whoever paid for it, I'll come to your house. I'm not paying for that bullshit. I ain't paying for that bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They fooled me the first fight. They ain't gonna fool me the second fight. I ain't paying. You put Earl Spence and Terence Crawford too, I'm paying whatever money you want. I'm paying for that shit because I know what's gonna happen. You put Crawford versus Canelo 2, I'm paying for that shit. You put Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2, I'm alright. I'm cool. You ain't about to fool me. I'm cool. I ain't throwing money away. I want some excitement. You feel me? I don't want to watch no bullshit, no sparring match. I'm cool. I'm cool. Give me something. Give me a bang for my buck. Give me some real entertainment. Don't give me no bullshit. Like, come on, man. Yo, Dwight, salute my guy. Hey, yo, Dwight. I was being lazy, bro. I was being lazy, bro. I'm on a regular YouTube. I should have went on StreamYard, bro. Damn. I don't want to end the stream and go on StreamYard and drop the link for you. Damn. I was being lazy, bro. I ain't feel like setting up StreamYard because you know to use the streaming platform, you got to set it up and all types of stuff. I ain't feel like logging in and doing all that. So I can't drop a link for you, man. My fault, gang. I was trying. But no, I'm going to talk to you in the comments if you want to stick around. What you think about Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2, man? Give me your honest thoughts on that. Give me your honest thoughts on Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2, bro. It's a lot of other topics we could talk about that I really wanted to hear your opinion on. If I knew you was going to pull up, bro, you got to send, matter of fact, you got to send me your number so when I go live, I could just text you to pull up and we can really come on here and really bust it up. He said 2 old men fighting. Exactly. The first fight, I was disappointed in the first fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was disappointed in the first fight. The first fight really pissed me off, bro. Like, people got behind that fight for years just to get let down. That's not cool, yo. Why y'all do that to the boxing fans? Us boxing fans should have been mad at Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They both let us down. I ain't gonna lie. They both let us down. It's not just Mayweather, Pacquiao too. You should have cut the ring off. You should have did something to try to hit that man. You couldn't do shit. You mean you took all this shit for 6 years and you don't know how to cut the ring off. So us boxing fans should have been mad as shit out. We should have been mad as shit at both of them. Both Floyd and Manny. Shit, I'm still mad about that fight right now. I'm still mad about the first fight. The white said trash. They was trying to get paid. I agree, bro. It was a money grab. They ain't go in there to fight. They went in there to spar. They did the little spar and went home. And went home to their kids. They probably called each other after the fight, like, yo, we got him. Yo, they probably called each other after the fight. Floyd robbed the bank that night. Absolutely, bro. Yo, ASAP, I guarantee you, when that fight was over, when they left that arena, Floyd probably called Manny Pacquiao and said, bro, neither one of them left with a bruise. No bullshit, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yo, I was like, I bet you Floyd Mayweather called Pacquiao, was like, yo, Pacquiao, we got him. He was like, yo, Pacquiao, we got him, man. We got him good. They bought it. We made a lot of money. Yay! That shit pissed, and everybody's sick. Everybody mad as shit. Like, yo, I just spent $100 for a fight, and these idiots is over here hugging each other. These idiots is over here hugging each other. Like, what the freak? Floyd told that nigga, good job. Yeah, that's what he did. He called Pacquiao like, yo, Pacquiao, I appreciate you, bro. You helped me secure this bag. And we walked away with no bruises. Yo, that shit pissed me off, y'all. And they trying to give it to us again 10 plus years later. I ain't paying for that shit. I'ma stream that shit. I'ma definitely stream that shit this time. I paid for it the first time. I ain't paying for it the second time. I'ma definitely stream this motherfucker. I got 100. You got 80. Great job. No bullshit. Them boys was on the phone cracking up after that fight. I guarantee you, they was on the phone with each other, cracking up like, yo, we got him, man. We got him. Easy night of boxing. Easy work. We didn't even hurt each other. That shit pissed me off, though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all trying to give it to me again? I'm good. I ain't paying for that bullshit. I'm cool. I'll let somebody else pay for it. I'll go to their house and watch it here. I'm not paying for that shit. But yeah, man. Yo, Dwight. Ryan Garcia saying he want to go down to 140 to fight Shakur for his belt. What you think about that? You think he can make 140 or he just trolling? Oh yeah, and Terence Crawford did an interview on Joe Rogan podcast, right, bro? He said, hell no, he trolling, right? Hey yo, also I want to talk about this, right? Terence Crawford did an interview on Joe Rogan podcast, bro, right? And he was like, he felt like Mike Tyson took a dive versus Jake Paul. What you think about that, bro? You think that was a dive, bro? I thought it was a dive. Like, it looked like Mike Tyson could counter Jake Paul so many times, and he'll just try to hold Jake Paul instead of hitting this dude. Like, every time he slipped or rolled Jake Paul's punches, he'll just freeze up midair trying to counter. I'm like, why didn't you counter him right there, Mike? That's an easy knockdown. Hey, yo, Dwight said facts. Yeah, bro, I was watching that fight, bro. I was mad as shit watching that fight. I'm like, yo, what the frick is wrong with Mike Tyson? Like, why is Mike Tyson not trying to counter this? Why is he not trying to counter, bro? Like, he keep playing in here. Mike went in there and pulled a Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao type shit, where he went in there and didn't take too much damage and didn't even try to win the fight. You feel me? He just went in there to pick up a check, a little $20 million. Mike was definitely pulling his punches, bro. You could clearly see it. If you know boxing and you watch boxing, you could clearly see Mike was pulling his punches. All Tyson did was bite his gloves all night. Yeah, trying to sell it like, yo, he tried to sell it like he was really in a tough fight. Yo, Tyson a bad actor, bro. He tried to act like he was really in a serious fight versus Jake. He over there biting his gloves in the corner. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. He said Tyson old though and need the bread, so I'll give him a pass. I feel you. He definitely did need that 20 piece. He needed that 20 piece. And he feel like that wasn't going to damage his credibility anyway. And honestly, it really didn't. Because everybody still viewed Mike Tyson as Mike Tyson. Everybody just said he was old. That's why he lost. But real boxing fans know he was really pulling his punches and really wasn't letting his hands go for sure. Hey, yo, Dwight said, I'll beat the fuck out of Jake Paul. Let me get Mike Fade. Hey, yo, Dwight, Jake a big boy, though. Jake big as shit. He's 6'1". Oh, y'all the same height, right? He like 6'1", 6'2". You the same height as Jake, right? Cause I think you like 6'1", 6'2". Yeah, so Jake a big boy though. And yo, he be sparring somebody that I spar. You know, Jake be sparring one of my sparring partners. It's this cruiserweight I spar. His name is Musin Kasan. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. He's a cruiserweight. His name is Musin Kasan. He from, I believe he's from Baltimore, but he be out Philly. I be sparring him down. I spar him down down Berks, down Frankfurt at Jerron and his old gym. I did a lot of rounds with him. But he's a cruiserweight. I ain't gonna lie, he took it easy on me a little bit. He took it easy on me. He wasn't trying. You mean? He took it easy on me. Just because he gave you the hand don't mean it gonna be the same for me. No, not Jake Paul. I didn't spar Jake Paul. I said I sparred Jake Paul's sparring partner. It's a cruiserweight named Musin Kasan. He good. You can search him up right now. Musin Kasan. He's shirt. Yeah. He big as shit though. He big as shit. He got a lot of power. He punching hard as shit, bro. But yeah, he be sparring Jake Paul, bro. He be sparring Jake Paul. You know, he claimed he's related to Hasim Rahman. He said that's his older brother. I don't know how true that is. He said Hasim Rahman, that's my older brother. He said that's my brother. I don't know if that's his brother. Do y'all know if Hasim Rahman got a little brother? He said that's his brother. I don't know how true that is. Or you know how people be like, yo, that's my brother, that's my brother. You know how girls be doing it too. That's my sister, that's my sister. Oh, that's my sis. They don't really be related to the girl, but they be like, oh, that's my sis. Niggas do the same thing. Niggas be like, oh, that's my brother, that's my cousin. Whole time that's not your cousin. Your mom only got one child, and you telling the world that's your brother and that's your cousin. I had a friend, right? I had a friend. He tell everybody I'm his cousin, bro. I'm not this nigga cousin. He tell everybody like, yo, that's my cousin. That's my cousin. And everybody be like, yo. And then when he do some crazy shit, everybody be like, yo, get your cousin, bro. I'm like, who my cousin? I'm like, who my cousin? Like, the boy, he say he your cousin. I'm like, that's not my cousin. Don't come over here with that bullshit. He over there claiming me, talking about I'm his cousin. I ain't that nigga cousin. I stopped playing and stop trying to get me into some shit. Cause now I'm beefing with his ops. I'm beefing with his ops because they think I'm really his cousin or his brother. People is crazy. They be like, yo, that's my brother, that's my cousin. No, bro, I'm not your cousin. I'm not your brother. We cool. You can say that's my mans. We cool. Yeah, we cool. I ain't your cousin. I ain't your brother, though. People really gonna believe that. Like, oh, yeah, that's his cousin. No, we not related. We is not related. He said you family, gang. No, bro, we not related, bro. We not related, bro. That's how people be setting people up in Philly, bro. A lot of people get set up like that. So when you beefing with somebody, you got ops and shit out here, right? And you can't let that person, or matter of fact, when somebody's beefing with somebody, right, and they got ops out here, right? You can't let that person go around telling people they're your cousin or your brother. Cause now, if they got a problem with that person, they gonna come find his family members. They gonna come to you. They gonna say, yo, you his cousin, right? You his brother, right? Or you a part of the beef. And this is a situation, you got yourself into this situation all because you let that man call you his brother or his cousin. When you could have been that situation like, bro, I'm not your cousin, bro. I'm not your brother, bro. We cool, but we not brothers. We not cousins. Because when you got problems, people going to think we really related and they going to come for me. Yeah, they might target you for real, for real. Yes, bro. That's exactly what it is in the city, bro. That's exactly what it is. You become a target once somebody keep calling you their cousin or their brothers. Especially when they into some shit too. They out here doing some dirt in the streets. They gonna come for you. But yeah, bro. Yo, tomorrow I'm gonna go live on StreamYard. My fault, bro. But I gotta get your number. Dwight, I gotta get your number, bro. So the next time I go live, I could text you, be like, yo, if you're not doing that, I'm about to go live right now. And you could just hop on with me. Cause it's a lot to talk about in the sport of boxing. And I'll be liking your takes, my guy. We may not agree on everything, but that's what the people want to hear. That's what the people want to hear. We may not, me, Dwight, me and you may not agree on everything, but we do agree on majority of stuff. And that's what the people want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? The people want to hear your side. They want to hear my side. So we got to keep collabing, bro. I appreciate you always showing love to the channel. Always stopping by. I appreciate my guy ASAP. I appreciate all of y'all in the chat, man. I mean, we got to keep this thing going. And I already put in an order for my mic and all that. Like, I'm really about to take this streaming stuff serious. Like, summertime, I'm really going in when it comes to this boxing stuff. I'm gonna do really professional streams. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, my streams gonna be really professional. Like, I'm gonna pay for the subscription, and I'm really gonna lock in and really take this boxing stuff to the next level. Cause I love the sport of boxing, and I want to talk boxing 24/7. You feel me? So we gonna make it happen this summer. I'm giving y'all my word for sure. This summer I'm really gonna lock in. It's just right now. Right now it's tax season. Where I live at, I sell used cars. You feel me? So I'm trying to lock in with that, because that's my number one income right now. I'm trying to lock in to sell these cars. You feel me? Because tax season it only come around once a year. Everybody got money, so everybody buying a car right now. So I'm trying to lock in with that. Once I'm done that, we got the spring, then we got the summer. It's a wrap. I'ma lock in with this boxing stuff, and it's over. ASAP Low Dog. I'm finna hit my shorty back. Holla at you tomorrow. Alright, bro. When I go back on live, broski. Yo, Dwight, when I go back on live, bro, tomorrow, I'm gonna hop on the StreamYard. I got you, bro. And I gotta get your number again, so I can text you when I do go live. But I'm definitely going live tomorrow. I'm gonna probably try to go live probably like 10. Ace Aura Media, glad you back on the car grind. Yeah, man. I'm back on that, man. That's where the money at, man. That's how I made it before, and I'm trying to do it again. You know, I made 6 figures in 6 months selling used cars. I did it before. I'm gonna do it again. You feel me? So I'm locking in on that for now. Came home to get back to it. Oh yeah, for sure, my guy. You already know I appreciate that. And then this summertime, we gonna be streaming from the crib. I'm gonna have a room set up. I'm gonna have a nice room set up. I already ordered my mic and all that. So I'm really going in this summer, man. This summer I'm not playing no games when it comes to this boxing shit. Like, we really gonna take this stuff to the next level. You feel me? All my lives gonna be professionally done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. I'm really gonna lock in and really be consistent with it. I'm not just chatting. I'm really for real. But yeah, overall, I touched on everything I had to touch on. I got my little hour in. I'm about to take it down, y'all. It's your boy BTA. I'ma see y'all tomorrow. Came up in the spot looking extra fly. You gonna touch the sky. Hey, yo, Marcus. Marcus Echoes 9441. Salute. I like that. He said, came up in the spot looking extra fly. You gonna touch the sky. Hey, I like that. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy BTA. And I'm out.